Well, last week after Rome, the match, I mean, I definitely had to slow down that week, but this week I've been training and luckily being able to practice all of the shots. So I'm looking forward to continuing that, and it feels good to be able to move freely and just like run around. It's quite fun, and but that's it. I've been preparing as normal the last few days.
Mike.
Emma, obviously you've spoken quite a lot about how you're learning about your body and trying to sort of catch up maybe with some of your peer group. Have you made any kind of headway on trying to assemble a team, a sort of permanent team to look after that, the sort of the physical training side and the physio side?
At the moment I'm traveling, like my physios, I've got Will, who's here, and Tom Cornish, who's back home, and he travelled with me to Rome. They're definitely looking after me, and I am putting together something, like just figuring out what works physically, because that is obviously an element of my game that needs to be looked at. And I think it's been really positive that the last few days, maybe after the back, I have definitely been increasing my gym work, and I've been doing a lot more in the gym. So and it gives me confidence to be able to do that stuff and train, leading up to a tournament. So I'm really looking forward to and motivated to keep doing that.
Next question. Yep, we'll come back down to...
Yeah, I've definitely learned that I can, kind of adapt to this surface much faster than I probably thought, and about how to stay in the point, and trying to. I think my movement and defense has also improved a bit, and just when to play with shape and spin, and when to actually hit it hard. You don't have to always just grind it out. Sometimes you can put your hard court game on a clay court as well, but it's just finding the balance, and I think that clay definitely teaches you that.
Ben?
You're one of the players who relatively has had more success against Iga Swiatek in this last couple months, who's been unbeaten for a long time now.
Yeah, I think that something that the clay has taught is just, how to experiment and play with the ball and the court dimensions. But, I was kind of just having fun with it, and I love how the crowd gets so involved here, and it definitely brings a lot of atmosphere. And I think the drop shot is a pretty good shot to use in the game, especially on clay when people might sit back a little bit. But I don't particularly see myself as, like a drop shotter, chipper thing. I mean, I just think that when I'm doing it, it's more me experimenting and having fun.
Yep, Courtney?
And at the start of the clay season, you were saying that you thought that the surface swing that 6 weeks ago.
Well, I think that when I said that 6 weeks ago, and I still think this, is that I could be a great clay court player, like looking forward long, medium term, in a few years, where I've definitely developed more robustness and I'm able to repeat the same shots over and over. I think that I've definitely come a long way and probably progressed faster than expected of myself in the last few weeks, and I am really enjoying the clay, to be honest. I think I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Clay at the beginning kind of was like written off, like, oh, it's a clay court, just have a go. But now I really believe that I can be good and faster than I thought it would be. So I'm definitely looking forward, for the coming clay court seasons.
David?
I think that it's in practice you probably drill a bit like longer, and you probably have longer rallies than a point situation, but I think that it's definitely just coming with match experience, and seeing the other players do it to you. Like if you just try to keep rallying, they'll dictate. So I think that that's something that I've also kind of figured out just while playing these few matches on the clay courts.
Do we have any more questions? Nope. Okay.